What's up, Clashers? Turn 56 from iKonik here, bringing you another highlight attack video. And this is a 3-star by Lantriper from iKonik War 116. We're going to go ahead and see how he was able to accomplish that. As always with these videos, first we'll talk about the base itself, we'll talk about traps and strategies for the base, and then we'll go ahead and watch the replay, see how it all worked out in real time. So this was a first attack on this base. So just kind of doing an initial scout here. Lantriper hogged this base. So as far as the traps that are going to be a threat to his hogs, we've got several voids on this base. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9 really if you count this, because that's room there for one trap in the middle, like Tesla Big Bomb, or 2 over on each side there. So Lantriper identified this void here as the most potentially dangerous to his attack, and so that's how he decided to come at this base first to try to eliminate this threat. So what he did was he dropped a single giant. Whoa, that's a hefty line. Let's make it a little thinner. Alright, a single giant over here just to distract the point defense on this cannon and the archer tower right there. And then while they are distracted, he drops 3 hogs apiece onto each of those. That is enough to eliminate both of those defenses, and then also to push in a little bit here into this next line of defenses here. So he's going to see what's going on there. He's also going to, obviously, as you can see there, lure the clan castle, because the radius on that range extends out to where those hogs are going to be. Not sure what he was going to find in here. He was probably hoping for a double bomb pop. What he got was a single giant bomb, which he was able to pop, and then almost as good, in my opinion, for this hog attack, he was able to trigger 4 springboards, which is, I mean, that's 2/3 of the springboards available on this base. Springs can be a big threat to hogs as well. They're almost impossible to try to, pre-trigger or eliminate. Sometimes you can try to avoid pathing through them, but sometimes when you're hogging, you just kind of have to suck it up and just deal with the springboard sometime. But I mean, that was huge. So for this investment here, right at the start, 35 troop space, he buys himself 2 defenses, 1 giant bomb, 4 spring traps, and then he also gets the clan castle lure as well. So an expensive first step. Yes, 35 troop space is a fair amount to invest early, but look at what he got for it. Now there's no potential double giant bomb anywhere on this base. A big chunk of the south has just been removed from the pathing of the hogs, and he's going to have 3 heal spells, which will be able to easily cover the rest of the space for him, and he has the lure. So with the lure, he just does a nice little anchor down here, some barch to clump up the wizards and a few of the archers that are in there, and then surrounds them with wizards, takes them out easily, drops his BK down here as well. That'll help out with the cleanup. Almost all of this kill squad survives and moves around the base and helps with cleanup. And then he has a 4-finger drop here, or at least a 4 defense deployment on these hogs. It might not be all at once, but he has a clan castle of max hogs over here. So they come in on that archer tower, and then he has hogs coming in as well on the cannon, the archer tower, that cannon, that archer tower. So he brings them in from 4 different directions. And then we see shortly that the Teslas are all in the core here. And then the giant bombs, the last 2 giant bombs are in those locations there. So really no threat as long as there's a heal down on top of them before they get to those. And these hogs path very nicely and very quickly through this base. This is a couple wars in a row now that Lantriper has used this just kind of mass deployment coming in from 2 different sides, and he used it on a couple of his attacks this war, and it's been very effective. They path very nicely for him, just pushing in to the core. One of the downsides of splitting up your hogs early is that they're separated, and so they can't all be healed together, but he deploys them in a way that they very quickly join back up together into two big groups and are able to be healed there, and then they all meet together basically in the core and push up into the north, so then he has just one heal to cover them all up there. So if you are planning on doing a split hog deployment, consider that. Consider trying to get them to path in a way where they're going to meet back up together again under the same heal. Remember, the more of your troops you have under your spells, whether it's a heal or a rage, the more effective those spells are going to be. And this attack goes incredibly quickly because of this widespread on the hogs, because he's got them targeting 4 defenses to start off with and moving into the base. It goes very, very quickly. So don't blink or else you're going to miss this attack. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear off all of these little scribbles here, and we'll watch the replay here live. Well, not live, but you know what I mean. So first stage here, the giant to distract, and then the 6 hogs coming in. Even just the 2 defenses and the giant bomb would have been a good exchange in my opinion with the lure, but the fact that he also got 4 spring traps out of that as well is just huge. Nice job down here in the south using Barch to get all those troops clumped up together. That's the weakness of clan castles that are strictly wizards and archers, is it's easy to clump them up and then just take them all out like that. I mean, basically one hit and almost every single one of them is out from those wizards. And because of those defenses going down early in the south, his kill squad is completely protected. No defenses have range on them. And look how fastly, is that a word? Sure. Look how fastly his hogs are working their way through this base. Just complete destruction. It takes his hogs, I'm guessing, like 35 seconds to take out every single defense on this base. And then he has most of them up still for cleanup. They're going to jump on that Barb King as soon as those high HP storages go down. King never has a chance, and it is just cleanup at this point. A really nicely planned out attack. A nice breakdown on this base by Lantriper, looking at where the potential threats might be, finding a good way to diffuse the main threat, which was the potential double giant bomb down there in the south. And then just some creative hog deployment. I really like the hog deployment like that. It just completely wrecked this base, as you can see. His entire kill squad is still up, and almost all of his hogs are still up. So, great attack from War 116 by Lantriper. There you go, you guys. That was the highlight attack from this war. I hope you liked it. Until next time, this is Turn 56, and keep on clashing.